Hello YouTube, in today's video we're going to be reacting to one of my former coaches, which is Coach Seal, who was the assistant coach for Rogue in the LEC. And he basically made this video on Twitter saying, if you're farming jungler and your laners die to ganks, it's their fault. Take your camps and look for the best opportunity to carry the fights where you have more impact. That being said, you need to cover dives, ward for either your mid or find enemy jungle with vision. And it's a 2-minute video, so we'll just have a look at it and most likely learn something, because this guy is very smart about the game.
I am playing in Pistol, it's Diamond 2 MMR, but I see this happen way too often in high elo as well, and junglers make this game a game-breaking mistake way too often than I'm comfortable with, right? So most important thing is that you need to define as a jungler, right? Whether you're playing an offensive
Let me just up the volume.
game or defensive game. Now Lee Sin can skip camps and is happy to gank and just beat down levels to Fiddlesticks because he's much more of a champion than Fiddlesticks' pre-6, and he can always just play on catch up EXP and play utility, right? So as Fiddlesticks, it's very, very important for farming champions as well.
Jesus Christ, this in-game sounds so really loud.
Camp, pathing to the side that will net you as many camps as possible and hitting 6 as fast as possible, and then looking for, you know, that one big ultimate basically, right, on Herald and Dragon, early Dragon. So what does this mean? Well, it means that you're always trying to optimize your path to maximize farm, right? In some games you might have to cover lanes on dives, on some games you might have to ward for champions like Victor, where he's really reliant on vision, right, while obviously avoiding Lee Sin. But second most important thing is after a lane lead is met, or in this case, Lee Sin wastes flash, Lee Sin wastes a turn, and Syndra gets solo killed, you maximize your farm. You maximize the amount of gold that you get, and you don't waste time on useless ganks, right? This is super important. And here, notice how he gets block crab. The first thing he should do is he should understand that you have a turn of tempo to take enemy jungle quickly, because I'm going to TP back. At least it's still in base. So just go fast to Raptors, take Scuttle Crab, and just let this wave sit and just clear down, right? 1 camp up, 2 camps up, 3 camps up, 4 camps up. Okay, he should be going for a 2-level lead in this game. But you end up going for a 1v2, or essentially a 1v2, or a 2v2 that you will never ever win. And this just happens way too frequently. So just farm your camps, guys.
Okay, so in case you didn't understand what he said, he basically said that Lee Sin is an early game type of champion who likes to pressure and gank more and doesn't mind falling behind in experience to a power farming jungler, because he will have impact on the map, whereas the Fiddlesticks wants to just power farm, get level 6 as fast as possible, and then impact with his ulti once he's level 6. So what he wanted the Fiddlesticks to do is, because the Syndra gets solo killed and Lee Sin flashes now, we're not sure because it's a replay and there's a bug, so we don't know if this flash is actually being used or not, but Seal basically said that Lee Sin used this flash. So for this reason, now Fiddlesticks should be farming, so he will take the bot scuttle, which is good. And then after he takes this bot scuttle, instead of taking the top scuttle first, he should look to take the Raptors, because Victor does have TP up and he will TP back into mid lane, which you'll see right here. So he is now back. So instead of going to top scuttle, he should look to invade the Raptors, because Fiddlesticks does have smite and they have an advantage on Victor because he obviously got the solo kill and he got to TP back. So if they take the fight against if they take the fight onto Scuttle Crab, there's a chance that he can win it. But usually he will just take the Raptors even before Lee Sin gets there, and after that he will then take the Scuttle Crab, and then he will clear his topside jungle and then either base, walk to his bot side, or he's gonna walk from topside down to bot side and clear upwards one more time, depending on the amount of gold and whatever is happening on the map. But instead, what the Fiddlesticks ends up doing is he ignores the Raptors, takes the top scuttle, and goes for a gank onto top lane, which in this situation, he doesn't need to gank the Aatrox, because first of all, we know Lee Sin is going to be pathing to top side, because he doesn't have any bot side camps up, and this wave is red side wave is bigger than blue side wave, which means it's pushing in towards the Aatrox, meaning that Aatrox is actually going to be safe and capable of farming underneath his tower. The only risky thing of by doing this is that potentially Aatrox could get dove underneath his turret by orange stacking wave and then Lee Sin coming top, but then you can cover for him because you should still be on the top side of the map anyway, doing your Grump and your wolves, and then you can cover your top laner to make sure that this 2v1 dive onto Aatrox doesn't happen. So that is basically what Seal meant to say. So I learned a little bit. Personally, I maybe wouldn't have even thought about going Raptors, but now I will definitely look to do that in the future. And the other things are pretty much new, but nice to have a different person's opinion on this. So yeah, there you guys go. That's basically the video. I will leave the tweet down below in case you wanna rewatch it. So yeah, just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.